Hello YouTube and welcome to RSM, the home of Skyrim mods and more. Okay, so today we are talking about something a bit different. This video is a redo of the Dragonborn God demo that I previously uploaded. I'm also going to be going through an update that I've added into the mod itself and going over why the update's there and what you can and can't do within the mod. So let's get into it. So first off, the mod itself, it's a race. Well, basically it's just a new race. Well, you get two, demigod and full-blown god. You still got all your different options for changing gender, all your different creation choices that you can make for your character. So all that is still perfectly the same, all the presets and everything are there. So let's get into the game. So, as always, I'm going to use the Live Another Life mod to skip the fluff at the beginning and just start the game straight away. So,
approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin. The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
Okay, so we're going to choose that one. Okay, so the base effects that are added onto the characters are pretty much as follows. The full-blown god has maxed out abilities. The demigod has just really highly enhanced versions. So the option is there for you if you don't want to be completely OP at the very start. For example, all fortifications and resistances are maxed, so pretty much everything's there. That one's only there because this is based on the Nord and I just left it in there. Get a bit extra. The walls of breathing, because why not? Also, there should be... The only other one that isn't as mega OP is this one, the shouts. It should be pretty high, but I'm going to double check that one and might update it again in the future. So just be aware of that one, that might change. Alright, powers. You just got your battle cry for now. But you do have a heal. So you got enhanced healing. You got the horse, so you can summon a horse from the get-go. And some offensive magic. These are all very enhanced versions of the originals, hence original flames does 8 points per second. This one does 200. So these are definitely enhanced. So use them as you will. Do whatever you want with them. There is other things that will be getting added onto the mods in the future because I'm working on a player home that will be there, so there's going to be stuff for that. So for now, let's go and explain what's been happening with the mod, with the update. And to do that, we go over to here. So we're gonna do a little bit of a playthrough of the first bit of Dawn Guard. Just,
here to join the Dawn Guard
if you don't want to watch it, there will be a time code showing up on screen around now for when we get to the important bit.
Here to join the Dawn Guard?
You hear, Tolan? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago. So who are you? What do you want? But look around. I need someone out in the field. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilance were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell her about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. I'll meet you in Dim Hollow Crypt.
That's good enough for me.
I owe these
Go see what the vampires
That's all I needed from this. I hate that you gotta go there just to trigger it. But, oh well. So I'm using one of my other mods, the useful map markers mod, to skip a bunch of other stuff as well. Hence why I was able to go straight to there. And also, luckily enough, I've got one right to where I need to go. Shameless plug, I know, but hey, it's a great mod. And it definitely comes in handy. So,
never knew.
we have no armor, no weapons, no nothing. Let's put a bit of clothes on,
To give up.
and that's all we've got. Right? So that's all we're going to be using, all the gear we're going to be using.
all the rest of them.
So I can give you a proper demo of
Get on and bless off.
how strong we are. Now, I've been rolling around with the idea of doing some extra videos on the channel. So obviously I'm showcasing the mods I'm creating, but I'm also thinking of doing some level walkthroughs. If anyone's interested in thinking what you'd like to see, leave a comment. That way I'll walk you through exactly how to do each level, have fun while we do it. And if you want, you can always give me a challenge to do while I'm doing it. And see if I can get through it. We'll see how that goes.
Enough! What was that? Found her.
I don't know what's going on with you? Oh, dumbass. I jumped out the wrong way. So that's a little preview of what not to do.
Something's out there. Now you're satisfied.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. My oath to Stendar, stronger than any suffering you can inflict on me. I believe you.
Now that's a pose. I remember the first time I actually ever came into this place years ago, and I couldn't figure out that whole puzzle.
Who sent you here? I was expecting someone like me, at least. Can't you tell just from look? But if you want to know the whole story, help me get back to my family. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you.
Let's get going.
This feels like the right way. I'm starting.
Right, since we've done a fair bit of hand to hand, let's show off some of the magic.
Who's there? Who's there?
Now the sparks is a good example I want to show you. Because of the high magic amount that you have, plus the high
Be careful.
regeneration amount of the magic, you can spam this thing. And if you notice, there's no bar. So, if you want to run as a spellcaster, this is pretty good build for it. Well, race for it.
It's so good to breathe again.
Limited magic.
Even in this weather, it's better than the cave.
Right, now again, this is where the useful map markers will come into hand. Because we can just go straight here.
Nope.
So, if you've skipped ahead and you're coming into it now, we've basically just gone and picked up Serana. Serana. We've done the mission for that to basically get hold of her. We did a fast with the useful map markers mod to help skip a chunk of the map. So, let's get in the castle and get this next part all done and dusted. If she would like to follow me, that is.
Hey, so, before we go in there, I think... I know your friends would probably want... Once we're inside. Yes?
How dare you trespass here?
Wait! Serana? Is that truly you? I can't believe my eyes.
I think it's hilarious that we've got this far already and we're still on with it.
My lord, everyone! Serana has returned!
I can't believe it!
My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
Father of the
After all
year,
these
everyone.
years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course,
She has the
I'm
scroll.
delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our home?
Thank God.
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are. Not just vampires. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of... I was about to suggest that very thing. Yes, you must certainly deserve a reward. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value. I offer you my blood. Take it, then you will be... Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice. Be still. Awake at last. Good. The power is growing within you, and now you must learn to wield it. With my guide, now listen to my words and do as I instruct.
Okay, now you definitely have the Vampire Lord powers. That is a guarantee you're gonna get, which is a good thing.
The true power of the ancient blood is found in the form of the Vampire Lord. Assume the mantle of the Vampire Lord.
So as you can see, the Vampire
In
Lord
this
form
form,
is working.
you can drain the life from your foes with your right hand. With your left hand, you can use the power of blood magic to raise them. Turn into a swarm of bats and reappear some. Magicka, you can descend to the ground and fight as the beasts do.
Now I've got a little
Do
surprise
so
for him.
now, and we will continue.
It all comes from this part of the form. When you're on the ground doing hand-to-hand combat. You see,
You are weaker while
I
on the
found
ground
that
because you
the
cannot access
combat was a bit
magic.
weak.
However, the night powers are still yours to command, and your claws are still
let him
formidable
fight.
weapons. Over time, your powers will grow in strength, and you will find new ways to use your gifts.
Yeah, so I found that the actual offense of the claws
There
and
is
everything was
much
a
to
bit
learn.
lacking.
But if you have powers, Vampire
I increased it.
few enemies will be able to stand against you.
I mean, your title's Vampire Lord. It's kind of in a name that you should be really strong.
There is one last thing you must know. Slaying mortal men with your
So
life
obviously
drain
that happens.
grants you
But
new night powers and blood
other thing
magic.
that to note
I keep a
is
stake.
you still got your stats from your normal form. So your magic, health and stamina are very increased still. Also you carry weight, so you shouldn't be overcumbered if you've got a crap ton of stuff.
Of thralls in the castle, should you need to feed like the baser vampires to stave off the sea. It's all I have to teach you. If you wish to, you need only
Good thing
ask.
is,
I have a task. Good.
because of all the
Go and speak to Garen Marethi.
magic that you got, you can
Tell him
spam
it is
all those
time.
vampire skills as much as you want, which is great. Because unlike the werewolf form, which yes, you can still use, it's not locked out. You can do the companion quest completely and become a werewolf if you so choose. That is fine. What was I saying? Yes, so you're not locked out of either options. The biggest difference between them is the werewolf still has its timer on its bloodlust. That's still there because it doesn't have its own reversion ability, whereas the Vampire Lord does. So if you so wanted, you could literally just revert back to normal at any point. Unlike the werewolf where you can't. The standard original vampire from the vanilla game will not work because that particular version acts like a disease. When you first get it, you contract it like a disease. Now, because this race mod gives you a massive amount of disease resistance, it's very, very unlikely that you'd even be able to contract it, let alone let it do its thing. So without affecting others and other ways that people want to play, it's not a major thing. because you still got 2 versions on the vampire, which is good, because this is the better version. You still get the benefits of the vampire, you're just not using the original version. The other thing to note is I don't think this will work well with other vampire mods, because I've tweaked the vampire lord itself a little bit, only in its base stats though. You can still try other mods, fair game, but if they alter the base stats it may conflict, but other than that you should be good to go. If there's any issues with conflicting with mods, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do about trying to alter it. Otherwise, enjoy and have fun, and hope you enjoyed the gameplay at least. So, like, comment, subscribe, all that. See you in the next video. Goodbye.